Our second guest today is Mary Anderson, the director of the Family Pantry. And Mary wants to kind of review a little bit of the Christmas happenings and talk about maybe what she's going to do in retirement. Who knows? Mary, what happened at Christmas?
Well, we had a great Christmas at the pantry, thanks to the generosity of a lot of your viewers and the rest of the Cape Cod community. We had toys and gifts for over 800 children. We're still tallying the numbers, but over 800.
And that's for the whole Cape? Or?
That's for all of Cape Cod, that's correct. They come from just about every town. You know, a fair number from Harwich, where it's so close. But
I noticed that this is the Family Pantry of Cape Cod.
That's correct.
And that's a change from when? I forget, I don't
know.
But
maybe 6 or 7 years ago, we changed our name specifically to make it really obvious that we serve all of the Cape. People still thought of us as the Harwich Pantry.
Yes.
And yes, we serve Harwich and we're located in Harwich, but anyone can come for our services.
And that's from Provincetown
to Bourne, and we get a handful of people that come from across the bridge.
Really?
Yep, either Wareham, Plymouth, that area, or a couple from the islands.
Wow. So you've got a pretty big area.
Big area, yes, and the toys cover that same broad area.
And so everybody comes here, or they go to different areas, different special places? I mean, is there a place in Provincetown?
No. It's all at the Harwich location.
All at the Harwich location.
Yes.
So people have to want something and really to come this far, some of them.
Well, I think people combine trips.
Is that right?
So they're doing a couple of things in this neck of the woods. So some of the toy people I'd like to thank is the Marine Toys for Tots. They are fabulous. Mary Ellen Harrington heads that up, and we filled our truck twice with toys from the Marines Toys for Tots. So that's a fabulous program, and we appreciate anyone who supports that because it indirectly supports us. Then locally, the Chamber of Commerce has made us part of their Christmas in the Harwiches program, and several businesses collect toys for us, and I'm going to read them so I don't forget anybody. The Cape Cod 5-cent Savings Bank, both Harwichport and East Harwich. The Cooperative Bank of Cape Cod out in East Harwich. Monahan and Company Jewelers in Harwichport. William Ravies in Harwichport. Talbot's, also out in East Harwich near the Cooperative Bank. And our own Second Glance Thrift Boutique that's now in West Harwich. So those are all places that the Chamber encourages people to drop toys off if it's not convenient to go to the pantry. So that's a great help to us. Then we have other groups, the Cape Cod Corvette Club. They come every year with several of their cars and drop off, 100 or 200 toys. The Garden Club of Harwich for years has collected money at their Christmas luncheon specifically to buy toys for the harder-to-buy teenage boys. The Harwich Firefighters and Police Associations. People probably saw them in town. They were at Brooks Park for, 3 or 4 nights, bringing attention to the homeless, and they collected food, toys, and donations for us. The total value of everything they collected was over $10,000.
Wow, that's a lot of toys.
That's toys, food, and cash.
Yeah.
They are, they're just an incredible group of people. I've gotten to know them a little bit professionally with their work at the pantry, and also personally, I met a lot of the paramedics with my dad's illness. And I'll tell you, I'm very glad to live in Harwich and have that crew be in charge. Barnes & Noble up at the mall had their customers, when they were buying books, buy an extra book for the pantry. And then the Griffin family, one of our trustees, Mary Rose, knits. There were 3 or 4 large bags of hats, mittens, scarves. And her daughter, Lisa, shops for the whole family. They pool their money, and instead of buying gifts for one another, they buy for the pantry. We filled our truck with games and toys and clothing, and Lisa Griffin is probably one of the best shoppers I know, between coupons and discounts and making arrangements with the store managers. She's just an incredible gift to us. I can't not mention our own Ron Armbruster's son, Glenn, and his wife, Rebecca, who for many years now have donated $5,000 for us to purchase bikes. So I believe this year it was 55 bikes and helmets that we gave to children through a random lottery. And it's done in honor of Glenn's mother and his wife Rebecca's father, who have both passed away.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Tremendous gift to us. On that same note, Benny's, which is where we get the bikes, gives us a tremendous discount. They let us know when the sale is going to be, and coupons and discounts, and we get a ton of bikes from them because they're so generous in getting the price down for us. And another family that has done toys for us for many years is the Gunderson family. Every year someone will say the group just came in with some toys and clothes, and later on I'll find out it was the Gundersons. So we want to thank them. I'm not positive. I'd have to look at the address, but they're a local family. I'm not sure if it's Harwich. And then in the pantry we have a couple of key volunteers that run this. Tony London and Chris Howard are the co-chairs of Toy Day. And, there's probably 50 or 60 volunteers that work on it, but they're the ones that really organize it, set the plans, train the volunteers, run the day. They're tremendous. And then Abby Auer is the one that coordinates all the toy acquisition. So she's the one that dealt with all the businesses that I talked to, and then works with Jim O'Bara, our warehouse manager, to pick up the toys. So we couldn't do it without those key volunteers, as well as a Cracker Jack staff. Jim, in picking everything up. Pat Brophy, the program manager, works with Tony and Chris to make sure the program runs correctly. And Laurie Dayton in the office can keep track of everything, including you and me. So you can't do it without, we've grown so that staff is really vitally important.
Sounds, however, that you rely a lot on Harwich still for the toys.
Correct.
And hopefully that will expand.
Yep, each year a few more businesses do get involved.
I mean, because it does affect the whole Cape.
Right.
And it'd be nice if, more of the Cape contributed. But if they do, then your 800 number will double.
Right.
And so that's something to look forward to.
Great. So the second topic is Second Glance. As you know, we're in our new location in West Harwich. It's 265 Main Street, which is Route 28. Doing very well, and just wanted to remind people that we do accept donations at the pantry. And for the furniture, which is what we're really looking for at this point, we ask that you email us a picture of the furniture. All furniture needs to be pre-approved, so we're sure we can sell it. There's certain things that we can't take, like upholstered furniture, and large, right now we have 2 large hutches, break fronts, whatever you want to call them. Until those 2 sell, we really can't take a third. Okay. So we're looking for, the ideal furniture is on the smaller side, but we do take tables and dressers, that sort of thing. So if anyone has furniture they'd like us to look at, you can email a picture to secondglance@thefamilypantry.com, or you can call Second Glance 432-0636. I had to think for a minute there, and talk to someone, and we'll arrange to have someone come out and take a look at it. We will pick up a limited area, the towns surrounding Harwich, so Harwich, Dennis, Chatham, Brewster, Orleans, I think that's the 5 towns that abut Harwich. Beyond that, we just can't spend the time to do pickups further out.
Well, that's a good thing. You know, if you can pick up, well, if you can pick up chairs and small
Right.
tables,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and that they sell pretty well.
They do, and we're expecting that the furniture is going to be very popular in the spring when people come down and open up cottages. I think in both ways, people will be looking to get something new, new to them, and they also might donate something that they don't want anymore. So we're expecting the spring to be our busy, spring and summer and fall to be our busy furniture time.
I know when I was down there, which is only once,
Uh-huh.
the furniture looked very nice.
It's lovely. There are some
Yeah,
lovely
some
pieces.
Very nice pieces. There was a rocking chair there that was very good.
The white one with the blue cushions?
I probably before that.
There's a really, if I had room, the white one with the blue cushions would be at my house. It's very pretty.
I don't think I saw that one.
Ah, okay.
No, but you did have very nice furniture.
And that's what we're trying to keep it's nice furniture. We also have some hand-painted furniture. A couple of people will take an older piece of furniture and paint it decoratively, and they're lovely.
Yes. And next thing, your retirement.
Yes, I'm retiring as of May 1st, so not immediately. I have a lot more work to finish before then. But the board is already searching for a replacement. It's been posted several places, so if anyone hasn't seen it, you can go to our website, thefamilypantry.com. But applications are due January 22nd. It's a fabulous job. I highly recommend it to someone with high energy. It's a high energy job. I'd say the foremost skills are people skills. You're dealing with 9,000 clients. Not that I talk to them all personally, but you can get involved with different ones. 400 volunteers, countless donors, and the wonderful media like Channel 18. So that's one thing. You have to really like people and like all people.
Yes.
It's just that simple. The second is, I think business background is important. It is a nonprofit, but it still is a business, and you need to operate it efficiently like a business. And I find that our volunteers appreciate that we're organized and they know what's happening.
What to expect.
Exactly. I think project management skills are probably good. There's a lot of multitasking. I joke that I can be, like today, on a glamorous publicity gig. Or when I get back there, the toilet might need plunging.
Yeah.
You're the jack of all trades, so you have to be able to multitask.
Well, that's an easy job, right?
Sure, sure. So, as I say, it's been posted. If anyone's interested, you can send your resume to Human Resources at thefamilypantry.com, and that goes to the committee that's working on this.
Well, I'm sure it's going to be difficult to replace you. You brought the family pantry to a whole Cape unit at this point.
It was always, I just helped it along. When I arrived, it
You did a
already
lot
did
more
the
than
whole
that.
Cape. When I
Don't
got
be too modest.
when I got there, I looked around and it was organized well, and I quickly realized what a great reputation it had in the community. And my first thought was, let's just not mess this up. Let's just keep it all headed in that direction. And that's what I've tried to do, is take it from a great spot and bring it to another. And I have confidence that the next director, it's healthy for the organization to have a new leader and see things differently and take it to the next level.
Well, that's right. You need a break.
It's time. It's time to kick
It's
back.
time, right? As you said, you want to be a grandmother.
I have 2 grandsons, so I'm looking to spend more time with them and some time enjoying beautiful Cape Cod.
Well, we wish you well.
Thank you.
And thank you for your wonderful work.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Channel 18, for having me here.
Not at all. It's our pleasure.